Kellen. And today on Diversified Game, you guys are in for a real treat. What if I could go find your favorite video movie director from 20, 30 years ago, and then, ask them what is in store for their next 20 to 30 plus years? Well, I'm doing that with Dr. Nkeng Stevens, Cameroon's #1 video director. He also does movies that you can see. Links will be in the description for things like Amigos and Caesar. Yeah. Doctor, welcome to the show. How are you doing?
I'm okay, Kellen. Thank you very much for inviting me to your show. I appreciate everything. I'm grateful, bro.
Well,
thank you very much.
You're more than welcome, and I'm just so honored that you would come on, because in the Cameroonian circle, especially, take another take, another shot. Your signature lines. And tell me, this love of videos and music and being creative. I know you used to be an artist, but really come out and say, wow, I can do this professionally.
I used to do music before. I used to be a producer. I used to be a songwriter, sound engineer. I used to do all that. So after some time, because we used to be in a group, we used to have a duo called Reading, where we used to do music with 2 of us there. So at that time, we didn't have enough money to shoot videos for ourselves and stuff like that. So I was getting to music video, just like, solving the problem of not having money to shoot the music video for ourselves. So I just had to get into music video so I could be able to shoot videos for ourselves. And slowly I began to see that it was actually my calling. I felt more comfortable, I felt more creative, I felt more entertained, I felt more everything, you understand. And it's just a great feeling. That's how I switched from all that to what I am today.
Cameroon has a lot of talent. And, when whether you're in Limbe or you're in Yaoundé, people have talent, but they'll always say, the artist, I don't have the money, which is saying America, a bag of money to start. So how did you go from, I wanted to do this, I've started to do this, and then saying I can charge? Like, what did it take? How many years? What was the grind like for you?
Actually, it took, because I started doing music videos in 2013, yes. I started doing music videos in almost 7 years today. And when we started, it's obvious that I always did things for free, We could shoot a lot of videos for free just to get the name on there, looking for the publicity, looking for the audience. And then it's just a single video that hits the market. Okay. There was a single video that before I used to shoot a video for 5,000, 10,000 francs, CFA francs, not $5,000, 5,000 CFA francs, which is about should be about $10. It should be about $10 or something, or $20 or something. Yeah, so we used to shoot videos like that. And after some time, when we shot the video of Daphne Restafera, that's when it hit the market. It went to Douala, because I used to be in Boya by then. It went to Douala, went to Yaoundé, and everybody was like, whoa, who's that guy? Who's that Nkeng Stevens, Dr. Nkeng Stevens? And everybody said I was one old doctor guy. And slowly they began to see the name over and over. So it was just the consistency, because ever since that day, we didn't stop. We kept on doing videos and videos and videos and videos and videos till it came a point where the whole market was saturated. It was just about Dr. Nkeng Stevens to take another shot. And that's it.
So would you say you made more than 12 videos before, you really even got paid?
Yeah, I made a lot of video. Before I got like my first. The first video I got 120,000 francs, and I was so happy. It was a video of Stan. He's a young artist. He's not yet blown yet by now. But that time he gave me 120,000 francs to shoot a video. That was the dopest amount I ever had in my life, and it was just so marvelous to me. It It's so crazy. You know, it's just a step. These are stages of life that we all have to go through in order to get our goals. You have to start from somewhere and walk slowly to where you're going to.
Yes, and most people, I mean, globally, won't put in that time. They won't put in that grind. They want to
Yeah,
see the money now. And I know,
yeah,
you're Bangwa, right?
yeah. I'm bilingual. I try to speak French a little. I try to speak French because yeah, yeah,
Okay, but you're a 99.9, correct?
yeah.
Yeah. So so you're at a different level than many. You're
Okay,
special, and
yeah.
and and so did people think that you were crazy when you're doing these videos for free or for so cheap? Would you have family
Mhm,
members, maybe a
mhm.
girlfriend or a wife who would say you need to
Yeah,
be making money? Like,
yeah.
did people think you were crazy?
Yeah, I had a lot of people who said that. I mean, I had a lot of like a lot of disappointment on my journey. I had a lot of people that disappointed me. A lot of people I trusted in that turned me down. I don't want to start saying the whole story. It's gonna be like a whole movie, you know. But I had a lot of that, a lot of that. Even my own parents actually didn't even want me to do this, the whole stuff. They wanted me to go to school and become a doctor or become someone who works for the government and stuff like that. But to me, that has never been my vision. So it's always like that. But those disappointments I had only made me stronger. Not it didn't kill me. Yeah, because there became a time, 2014, I think, where everything in my house was rough. Like thieves came to the house, stole everything, they stole the laptop I had, the hard disks I had with videos inside. People just gave me money to shoot the videos, and everything was gone, you know. But then I had to take another bold step to move ahead, and I think that those disadvantages that came to my life only made me a better person. It didn't break me down.
Wow. And thieves coming to take your, fancy equipment when it's not the easiest thing to get
Yeah,
equipment into Cameroon.
yeah,
Um, because I call it the double tax. You have to pay tax on
yeah,
one side, then you have to pay a tax
yeah, yeah,
in kind, well, really in cash. But
yeah.
when you get to Cameroon, how did you even
Hmm.
go about getting the nicer equipment? Because that's something that we hear many artists throughout the continent, even YouTubers, and that's
Yeah.
a lot of the people we represent. They say, Kellen, it's
Hmm.
so hard to get a good equipment. What have you done to help you get good equipment?
What I always tell people is that it has to start here. It has to start in the brain because everything. The thing is that people try to disconnect the physical things that happen to us and the spiritual part of it. They're both connected. So it has to start from here. If you want to get whatever equipment you want, because if I tell you I know how I got the equipment, I'm gonna lie. But somehow, some way, nature made it happen. God made it happen. And it's because I started here, I've started believing that these things that I need equipment, I'm going to get them. And the ones I have, I accepted the ones I have and make proper use. Okay, for example, right now, a lot of people watch my videos and they think I'm using a red. Some ask me on YouTube, you're using a red, you're using RE camera. Whereas I'm just using a Sony A7S Mark II camera. So I actually want to make them feel I'm using the red. So it all has to start here. If you have the equipment, if you have your little equipment and you think that this little equipment will not do anything for you, it's not going to do any good, so it would not give you anything good. So if you have something and you want to do something great, you think that with this little thing you have, you can even do better, you're going to do it. Yeah, so that's what I always tell people. It's not just about equipment. I don't have the biggest equipment. Trust me, you watch my behind the scene, you'll be like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Sorry. You'll be like, is this guy doing? But I mean, when you see the result, you can tell. So it's just about what you have in your brain, how creative you can get, how faithful, how powerful you can think, and how you can push and make things work. How positive you are, as in general.
That's great because I mean, and since the red has come out, everybody who thinks they can shoot thinks they need a red. I would be so furious if somebody came in and stole a red camera. I mean, there's certain cameras you can replace, and that's one of them where you're like, man, I mean, I need to see blood. I need to see red, all pun intended.
Yeah.
But no, that's great that you've been doing it because many of Cameroonians who have made videos and said his videos are 1 million or 3 million and above, which they should be because you're shooting. I mean, what you're shooting compares to what Hollywood and everywhere else is shooting. Your color, the color grade, the way you make artists. What do you have more fun doing, the music videos or the movies?
Right now, I'm about to get into movies too. To me, I think that we have a problem. First of all, we have a problem in our movie industry that we have to sort that out, and that's not doing great movies. We have a problem of doing great movies because right now, I mean, if you walk on the streets of Cameroon, you ask anybody, how many Cameroon movies do you know? They'll just be like, that Cameroon, and they don't know how to act. They don't know how to do things. I'm speaking in pidgin. So it's always like that in Cameroon right now. But if you say, tell me one Nigerian movie, they'll say Mr. Ibu, they'll call Ukwa, they'll call a lot of movies. So I think that we have a problem that we have to sort out. And for me, I have a passion for movies. I actually started doing movies before I got into music videos. Sorry, I don't know what happened.
Oh man, I'm not mad. 5-10 years ago, could this conversation even happen?
Yeah, like seriously, truly, bro.
Yeah. The things we complain about in life, especially now, with Cameroonian movies compared to Nollywood or what's going on in Ghana, is the distribution the hardest part because we see great Cameroonian movies come out. We just don't see the same type of marketing and push, at least on this side.
Exactly.
Creator, what's the dilemma for you?
Yeah, I think the same thing. That's the same thing I was trying to talk about. Because what I forgot to add was that our movies are going to be available. Because I think the availability of the movie is also what is stopping or it's slowing the industry down. Because I can tell you like 4 trailers I've watched of Cameroon movies. I've never seen the movies before. Like I've never seen the movies even after they have been released. I don't know where to find them. If I want a Cameroon movie right now, I don't know where to find one. So I think we have that problem of distribution marketing, and we also have to make that available for the people, for the audience to consume. Because we can't do movies and keep it for just some particular people to watch. It doesn't make sense. Yeah.
Well, I have seen people, and I have a documentary called Road to Cameroon, and I did it, and it was basically off what I filmed on from my body cam to my camera to my phone, and it was very simple, very elementary, and so I'm actually on a application for Cameroonian movies, and when I talked to the guy who created that, he lives in the UK, but he's a Cameroonian. He says his problem with getting movies are that Cameroonian creators want him to pay them in advance to even show the movie. So unlike Netflix, which most creators have to wait a year, if not longer, because not everybody gets in advance. Yeah. So he's like, I don't have that type of money. So what can we do? I mean, what can we do if we say we have these folks who will create the apps and make the market, but creators, you can't get paid in advance. You have to get paid off either the subscription base or what the views are doing. Do you think Cameroonian creators would agree?
Yeah, I mean, right now it's not just about the money. That's what I keep telling people. Now it's about working together. Because when we work together, we're going to get the money, all the money that we have. Right now, we think more about the money. We'll get nothing. And that's a lot of problem we've been facing in Cameroon is that aspect of working together. Like even in the music side of it, that working together, the movie side of it, the working together, it's not there. So it makes things very difficult. It makes the industry very slow. So I think that we have to stand and decide that we have to start working together. If we decide that we're working together, everybody is in the same page, then there's always a way out to solve that kind of problem. You know, people can always trust each other. If we're working together, we have to trust each other and know that, okay, I'm going to give my team, I'm not getting paid right now, you know, and stuff like that. And that's the way the industry can grow. But without that, it's going to be difficult. Right now, especially now that there is no money for everybody, right now, we have to generate the money by working together. Yeah.
Now, you being the biggest director in Cameroon, do you feel like when you talk like that, the artists listen to you? Because I've interviewed and talked with other Cameroonian artists, right? And sometimes you have the two biggest rappers at one time who won't do a collaboration together. You know, one is, and you work with all of them.
Yeah, like I talk to these artists every single day, and to me, I know that everybody cannot be the same. I know in every society there must be some people, some really strong head people, some really stubborn people that always want things to go their way. So I always talk to them, and the people that feel like what I'm saying makes sense and sees into what I'm saying, they always come close. And that's why you can see the people that are mostly close to me, we always have really good products to give out because the connection is there. So most of the people that just come and go, that don't want to be part of the whole connection thing, they always have this. We just work, and you hardly see me doing a lot of things to them. Because to me, I believe it's not even about the money right now. It's not even just about the money. It's about connecting, because connecting is making bigger money. Right now, we're just having chicken changes and people are just fighting all over, wanting to have everything and stuff like that. Whereas if we join hands together, we can make more for ourselves. So I think that here in Cameroon, we have an issue of everybody wants to be on top and making the highest or being the first. Whereas we can all understand that we all can be on top and make good money for everybody. So we just have to understand each other, come together and work.
Okay, I'm glad that you see it, and I hope that you can be that bridge, because when we look at music, especially rap music, there has not been a region anywhere, but I'll just say for America, when you saw Nelly blow up, I was there in the Midwest. It was because you had 4 or 5 different crews come together. I'm from California. Same thing happens when we blow up. It's because this person got with this person. New York, and that's why the South now is where it's at, because they work together. So I hope Cameroonians will work together, because it only helps everybody. Plus, we don't want to make the mistakes of the forefathers and just, say, I'm going to eat.
Yeah. No, we're going to work together. I think that slowly it's going to take some time. If you ask me, I'll tell you that all this it has been in us in a very long time. So it's like an ancestral curse or something that's been in us, that with time, slowly, people are going to understand by our true experiences of others. Because right now, we're starting a whole new family and something like a record label where we're going to be producing young artists, young talents, putting them out there. And in the space of 2 or 3 years, we get more people just like putting more artists out there with different kind of vibes, no restriction into a particular kind of music. They're staying true and original on your country, but then getting different vibes out there where people can be able to connect and make Cameroon music go international. So that's what we're trying to do. And I believe that with time, people get to understand that really we have to really work together to get it. So it's gonna really take us a long way. Yeah.
Okay. And how many, you've done over 1,000 videos, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, we've shot almost 1,000 videos from 2013. Yeah.
Okay. I want to make sure I put that and let people know, because when they see your success, they'll want to duplicate it tomorrow. And you can't duplicate, 1,000 videos by tomorrow. Where in the world have you been able to travel while working?
We've been to Togo, Lome. We've been to Tanzania, Dar es Salaam. We've been to Abidjan to shoot the video of Asimi. Yeah, we've been to those three places for work.
Okay. And so you have covered a good parts of the continent. Have you reached out west yet and said, let me send my films to the film festival in Hollywood or Miami?
No, we're coming for that this year. So this year we're gonna be there. So be expecting me. You're gonna be seeing me very soon. You're gonna be seeing me very soon. So yeah. This year we're gonna do that. We have, like I told you, we have a lot of movies that we're doing right now. Like you just call in. I'm doing like a color grading of the last short movie we did 30 minutes. And so we're trying to do another one that we're gonna submit to these festivals in Europe and in America, and some of them have to play on Netflix. So trust me, we're gonna get that done.
I just came from a conference a few months ago that I'm going to send you some links because this is where TV happens, and we're going to stay connected because I'm the biggest Nollywood collector in America who doesn't sell. I don't sell movies, but I have a collection of over 300 from VCD to DVD to what's on my computer.
Whoa.
You're small king, so you don't even remember VCD.
No, I remember. I know VCD. I know the bigger cassette. You know about the bigger cassette.
Yeah, the yeah. So I have a real passion for that, and what I saw Africa coming, like distributors, but mainly from South Africa, and they were black people. But I said, man, Cameroon has to come through here. Nigeria has to come because this is the place that deals get done, and it's a beautiful thing. So that's why I love to have this conversation because I can see it. I can see it, and you put in a lot of hard work. What are the challenges for artists to find capital in Cameroon? Here in America, we have conferences for that. In Cameroon, what is people's process to raise money?
That's the problem we have here. Raising money is very, very difficult. And that's why I keep telling people it's good we work together. Because right now, let's say I shoot a video for at least $8,000. Let's say I'm shooting a video for the least price it can go is $8,000, which is about 4 million Cameroon CFA. And a young artist who wants to start doing, getting international and wants me to shoot a video for him. And he's very good, he's very talented, and probably his grandfather, his elder brother wants to support him to do his first video or something. He might not have all the money to pay me to do that video, you see. But if there's a way that I can give my service to him and he can also be of service to me, that's working together and pay less, we can get the job done. Because it's actually very difficult to raise money to shoot videos. It's actually very difficult here in Cameroon. But now we don't want to work together so I can be able to give my services and you give me something, then we work together to achieve something. It's very difficult here. It's like difficult here. So just few people have the understanding that they have to work together like that. Again, it's very difficult. So it's very difficult to see new artists popping up every single day. It's very difficult because they don't have that money to do music or do videos, and they don't have any means to raise it. Then the little record labels who come up sometimes to create record labels to help kids. Sometimes they even mess them up because they don't want to spend enough money because they're not sure that they're gonna make it.
Okay.
So it's always around that. So you can see an artist comes up today and tomorrow you don't see him because he's not consistent because his record label don't have enough money to put on him again. Probably they thought that the first song would just be a hit and he's gonna make money. So when the first song is not, the second song is not the song, and he dies with that vision. So we have to start learning how to connect in this our industry in Cameroon.
Now,
Yeah.
is it possible, because they need you in today's time for YouTube alone, and so many of your
Yeah.
videos get, tens of millions of hits. Is it
Yeah.
possible for Cameroon to do like crowdfunding, but it comes through maybe your company where you say, I have this artist, here's the concept, this is what we want to do in the video, but we need the crowd, no matter where you are in the world, to support this, and with supporting it, somehow you get revenue share, or you get a shout out, or you get your product placed in the video, something
Mm-hmm.
like that, to give the people something, because we're not talking about tens of thousands of dollars, and this is what the rest of the world is doing to fund these
Mm-hmm.
things. You know how broke America is? America is so broke, most people can't sit at home for a month without, all type of things are going on and ready to steal.
That's
Hackers
crazy,
ready to
bro.
steal. But you see people living whatever a good life is, but they're broke. They can't
Yeah.
even buy apples for their family.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I definitely I want to continue that conversation, but I want to tap into, outside of doing music and movies. What do you do? Who are you?
Yeah. Like when it comes to business, I'm more into the show business. I'm more into the show business, and I also have this online school I want to start. You know about my YouTube page, right? The one on
Oh
YouTube,
yeah,
Borders Movement on YouTube. Yeah, I'm trying to start something with the website, like an official page where I'm able to teach people. There, people will be able to pay for more in-depth courses and tutorials and a lot. So some other presets I'm gonna sell to them. And apart from that, just me. I just love filmmaking, love entertainment. I love to be free, and I love everybody around me succeeding, getting to where he or she wants to go. I love playing football. I love the number nine too.
yeah, but not just football. I mean, you're comfortable in your house. I see an arcade behind you.
Yeah, I got my guys around me. You can take a look at them. They're all peace, all blessed and peace up. Peace, like
yeah,
peace.
yes, yes. I don't see any Guinness or anything or nothing yet in there. Everybody's relaxed and calm. Tell me this. So I don't want to give the people a game overload, but I want to ask you a question that I ask all my guests. And what is
Okay.
your community give back in the world with all the success? What do you want to? What are you doing, or what do you want to do in the future for the people?
Mm, actually, right now I'm doing a lot of give back to my, like every it's not like a particular time when I do that. It's just a part of me that I keep doing every single day. You see, sometimes I do free workshops, free workshops where I can have a lot of video directors show up, just ask me any question and I can tell them for free. The online YouTube thing I do for free, I'm giving back to everybody, even those that are not Cameroonians. You're just having it for free. I mean, video directors come into my house like every single day. And then for artists and musicians, I have a lot to offer because this record level we just started, I told you, is more like a family because it's less more like an intensive record level because it's where we're going to show more love, more understanding, more trust, and we're going to help each other to get these young artists get somewhere because we have the connections to do it in Cameroon. We have everything. We have the studio. We have the equipment. We have the connections. We have everything. So we just have to put the energy, the right energy on the person, and the person gets up there. So we're giving a lot already, and it doesn't stop. So we're working with the energy. We're working with the spirit. So the way we feel, that's the way we give.
No,
Yeah.
awesome, awesome. Man,
Yeah.
folks, you guys have gotten the game. I want you to make sure you follow the links, follow the career, because when you see his movies on Netflix, you'll say, "Wow, I remember this interview."
Yeah, you will.
And Cameroon and all of Africa is the now and the future. So I thank you for coming on, and brother, be blessed.
Yeah.
We'll talk shortly.
Thank you very much, bro. I appreciate it, bro.
Peace.
Peace.